Fueled by Deathcast.
Because I used to lose my voice a lot, and part of it is just because you're playing around with sounds. Fresh honey is amazing, and,
Really?
and local honey, helpful in tea and hot water. Throat coat tea, everyone will tell you about it.
Yep.
The key is to steep it. I like to let it not be super hot. I don't have any right now, but there's this loquat syrup called Nin Jim Pipakao, which is a you can look it up if you look up Chinese loquat syrup. You can get it on Amazon. But a lot of metalheads use it.
Yeah.
And Blizzard actually stocks it in what they call the Orc Self-Care Kit, which is
That's hilarious.
So for all their guys,
they have so many orcs.
for all their guys, they have like this syrup, and it's like a menthol, and
That's
it
funny.
takes the swelling out. Billie Holiday's old method, pineapple juice.
Yeah?
So if I'm
That
shredding my
works?
voice, yeah, absolutely. She used to
Wow.
go nuts.
Yeah.
And then she'd get up and she'd have some, because there's enzymes in the pineapple juice that reduce the swelling in the throat tissue.
Ew.
Your voice, your vocal cords look like this. And liquid does not touch them unless you're a mutant. So drinking tea and those sort of things only help to alleviate the muscles around the vocal cords to allow them to sort of relax. So there's very little you do that actually touches the vocal cords. But the pineapple juice reduces the inflammation. This is the silliest thing ever. And this is
Is that just a straw?
it's just a straw. This is like a straw you get from a donut store unless
Like
you're
a
in California.
cocktail straw. Yeah.
Really small diameter.
Super illegal in California.
Super illegal. This is actually, I think, like ATF is outside, right? So what you do is you push air through on this. I can't. We did not talk about doing this, by the way. We're just jumping in.
No, I'm so curious.
Yeah, no.
I'm so curious.
No, seriously, if you're like, because you have all sorts of people that watch the show.
Of
and,
course,
Yeah.
of course.
This is something that, like, if you do any kind of public speaking, I don't care if it's like you're doing like a folk rock cover band,
Yeah.
or Toastmasters. This is a thing that if you're ever feeling like, and it happens. We're in different
Yeah.
climates, especially out here. The weather changes a lot.
Or you get weird sleep.
You get weird
or-
sleep,
Yeah.
or like for me, what happens is my voice doesn't get a chance to rest because I work. If I work a couple times a week, every day I'm not working, I'm auditioning for other work.
Right.
So the voice isn't resting.
Right.
Just because I'm not getting paid doesn't mean that these puppies are sitting cool.
Right, right.
And then the natural local honey is really good because if you have any allergies, they say that local honey is the best because it collects the pollen that's causing the allergies, and you're basically like.
Yeah.
Cleansing. a
You're
little bit.
building a tolerance, kind of
Yeah.
like a Princess
Interesting.
Bride.
Interesting.
So what we're gonna do is this is just lip trills are a thing that you use. Make a cooing sound, make yourself look like an idiot. And what that does is vocal warm-ups allow your voice to just get settled to true zero, so you can start doing weird things with it. When your voice is tired like this. My voice right now has a lot of extra air going through. There's some swelling. There's all this stuff that happens. And this was developed by a doctor, I forget the name, but for people with Parkinson's, because what happens with Parkinson's, they get very shaky. The vocal cords can't really connect. So pushing a lot of air through and causing the vocal folds, you're actually pushing air over your vocal cords, and it's cool and reducing the swelling. And I forget what they call this, but it's basically the straw trick. And you make this sound. You don't have to roll your tongue if you can't. You could even just do a woo woo woo, and you put it into this little straw. The doctor invented it. Does a song like and after that, about 2 minutes after a session, your voice should feel just very. Like, I cannot explain it aside from the air goes over the vocal cords, reduces the swelling, and you just feel like,
Oh, that's so
that's not so bad.
interesting.
So if I'm feeling soft like today and I've got to go record some auditions later, I will keep the straw in my car, and I have a bunch of them. I just have 100 of them. You got to take care of it. There you go.
That's incredible. That's really, really interesting because it is a thing. It's like you said, like, even when you're not working, you're working. Like,
Right.
How many, out of curiosity, how many auditions do you do in a week, would you say?
It honestly really depends.
Obviously.
Yeah. No. I mean, like sometimes it's on average like 20 a week usually.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's like a big week?
Right before Christmas. right before a holiday.
Yeah.
Last minute stuff.
And then you're doing 30.
The one that's killer is when a video game comes out and they just send you all the characters or all the things.
Oh my gosh.
So most
you're
of the
auditioning
times
for multiple characters.
it's one project, but you're auditioning for multiple things.
Holy crap.
And then you're doing multiple takes of that.
Holy crap.
Because a lot of times, I don't know if Bill shared this with you, but he has this thing that he would always tell me, which is really helpful because it helps take ego out of it. When you're an actor, especially a voice actor, you're a plumber. You go in, you want to fix their problem.
Right.
They've got a problem.
Right.
You have a toolkit with things that can fix their problem. So all you have to do is show up, be confident, and do the best you can to fix their problem and give them some options. So when you audition, you know, this is what it sounds like if I use this. This is what it sounds like if I do that. And you just, all you're doing is like, here you go. I want to fix your problem here. And you offer the best you can, and then you leave it at the door. And
Yeah.
that's it. Let it go.